Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a max effort lower day, but a quick reminder for those of you who watch these videos, please remember to click like down below. We greatly appreciate it. Happy with today's lift, but I'm feeling really fatigued right now. Just general fatigue is setting in at the moment. Very tired. I've been sleeping a little bit more. Again, could be due to me trying to bring calories down a bit. Need to start trimming down to make weight. Strength is great, just fatigue is really high at the moment. So we got a 511 on the safety bar fairly easily, and I really like using the safety bar because I think it addresses where my weak links are on the squat. And if I can hit a certain lift on the safety bar, I know I can hit it on a straight bar. So it's a good tool for a lot of that because, again, it shows my weak links. So I didn't feel like doing a whole lot after this. Like, I didn't do a second max effort lift, but I made sure I got appropriate hypertrophy work in. So I just did 2 sets of 10 with safety bar good mornings and the belt squats. And again, I'm at a point where I feel almost like just maintenance for the quads is fine. I need my posterior chain bigger and stronger. So I'm tending to push the posterior chain exercises, but I'm at a point where even the belt squats can beat me up a little bit, even though back's in traction. It's just the tension on the knees, the quads, everything else. So in this case, I felt like 2 sets of 10, it's enough. And I'm using pretty heavy weights. Actually, I did 255 on the belt squat, which is, again, the heaviest weight I've ever used. 4 sets of 10 ever in my life on it. So, again, a lot of tension there. So even 2 sets of 10 after a heavy squat, there's probably some stimulus from this. And I think particularly with the speed work in there right now. But you guys can tell I just sound tired. Once this is done rendering and everything, I feel like I need a nap. I need a post-workout nap. So once this goes up, probably going to do that. Going to try to get just a little bit of sleep in. See if we can recover from all this. And hopefully my hamstrings don't cramp. But again, last time on the SSB, I did, what was it, 241? So I did 251 today, went up 10 pounds. My 2 sets of 10 were relatively easy. So I feel like, try to get 5 by 10 with this on dynamic day next time, right? And just hammer the posterior chain stuff. And again, a few sets for quads every week outside of the speed work. Probably all I need, because really, even though the quads contribute a lot to the squat, it's really a glute and adductor exercise, particularly a power squat, heavy power squat. So as long as those keep getting stronger, I'm in a good spot there. As long as I can stay upright, as long as I have strong enough hamstrings to maintain the good position, for as far as sitting back into the eccentric correctly, I should be in a good place there. Just not overly worried about my squat right now. It's really going to be benching and deadlifts, and at this point now trimming body fat and body weight down as we get closer to Worlds. But again, these were pretty tough, like doing these with 255, because you guys remember I was doing like 190, 200 sometimes with for sets of 10 before on these. So this is, again, a substantial increase in mechanical tension. I do feel a ton of quad activation, although even my knees kind of feel like a little bit, there's a lot of work there. I'm not saying in the knee joint, but even the patellar tendons, they kind of almost scream at me a little bit during the workouts. They're fine afterwards, though. All right, glute ham raises. We did our normal 5 by 10. After doing other work, these are difficult to do. So 5 by 10, perfectly happy with it. Perfectly happy with it, particularly given that we are pushing the reverse hypers super hard right now. And I want to continue to get stronger at the reverse hypers. I feel like they're going to bring the most to the table for my weak links on the deadlift in particular, and to some extent on the squat. But at this point, it's really the name of the game is going to be bringing the bench up, bringing the deadlift up, particularly as I start cutting, as my weight has really drifted up a lot in the last week or two, even on similar calories. Like I've noticed the scale climbing. So I'm going to need to reel that in. I'm going to need to reel that in a lot. and we need to bring some of it down. And a lot of it's going to be water. Because of the nature of my diet and activity, I probably haven't gained very much body fat, probably very little. If anything, just a few pounds since my last meet. So again, I probably gained more water and glycogen storage than anything, and we can bring that back down easy enough. But yeah, glute ham raises felt good. Hit my hamstrings hard, felt the adductors, everything else on these. And then, of course, afterwards I finished up with 5x10 with 540 on the reverse hypers. Again, also happy with those. Nothing to really complain about. I don't really have anything else to say about this workout. There's just nothing else going on with it. So I'm just going to chill. I'm going to let you guys watch the movements in the background. And I'm just going to quit talking because I'm tired. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.